I'm just gonna sit here in silence for a moment. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Crusader Kings III. So this is gonna sound a bit weird. I have not touched this game for 3 months at this point. And you might be going, but Leecros, why is that? The last episode was just the other day, because presumably I'm going to be a smart and intelligent human being and put all these up roughly in the same time period. So, I'm a busy person, right? I think I've mentioned that multiple times over the past year. I have a full-time job. It's constantly taking me away from work. It's... or away from this, I guess I should say. There are times where I work 9, 10, 11, 12-hour days. I come home. I don't have the energy to do anything. So, the last time I played this was 3 months ago. What happened 3 months ago? In October. October? November? December? Yeah. Well, it's almost 4 months ago now, but let's not pay attention to that right now. Two things happened, which completely killed my desire to come back to this game for a while. Three things, I guess I should say. The first thing that happened, I played through Crusader Kings III for 5 hours, and I lost all of that footage because of my decision to go Iron Man. That's not a decision that I regret, because I like playing games Iron Man, but that's just the way it is. But losing all that footage, losing all that information, all the japes, the jokes, you know, the adventures of... It wasn't your mother. It was Non here. Losing the adventures of Non really hurt me, because it was a lot of fun, and I greatly enjoyed the experience. So, that's rough. That's a real bummer. And second thing that happened, Sea of Thieves. I don't know if anybody has noticed lately in the last few months, but I've been doing a lot of Sea of Thieves. J2 invited me to Sea of Thieves, and of course I've been happily engaging with him and playing that game, more or less in most of my free time. Hashtag blame J2. But the other thing that happened was there was a major update to Crusader Kings III. I now have the most recent version. Ruler Designer is in. Lots of other things that they've added. And the thing that I've been debating, why don't I just start a new game? I don't necessarily want to start a new game because I want to see how House Rennis ends. Because again, when Queen Non died, we lost the game, and I was disheartened about that. But of course, then we somehow managed to get back into the game. I suppose you could probably count that as a loss still. And we're now here. So, there's arguments to both sides. I want to keep going to a certain extent, but I also want to start over. I've played so many games of Crusader Kings where I've gotten to a point like this where I haven't touched it for a few months, where I have just started over again. And to a certain extent, I hate it, because I'm in it for the story. I'm in it for the adventure. I'm in it to see what happens, what this alternate world entails. But here's the problem. I don't remember half of it. Everything on my mind is, oh, why don't we just go do Flameheart and Fort of the Damned and play Sea of Thieves My mind is just so full of Sea of Thieves right now. But, or not only Sea of Thieves, but possibilities for other new campaigns. I want to do a Norse campaign. I want to do a custom character campaign. I want to do a campaign over here in this part of the world, Tibet and the Silk Road. There's so much I want to do with this game that I haven't had the chance to do because I've been holding off playing on it because I want to play it, but I know I need to be playing this game, this campaign. So that's the conundrum that I have right now. And to be completely frank, I still don't have an answer. I think the best answer, the one where everybody would be happy, would be if I continued playing this campaign and started a new campaign. But with all the things happening in my life, with work, with Sea of Thieves, with all of that stuff, I just don't know if I have the time to do 2 campaigns. I can't even finish the one that I've started. So I think, for now, I'm going to try to continue this campaign. And I think the big reason why I want to try to continue this campaign is because I know Paradox likes to release DLC when I start a new campaign. So I might as well continue the one that I'm playing now so that I don't have to start over again, only to be interrupted by a new campaign or a new DLC. So where were we? We were fighting with our other family here, the Rennes Gwenids, over the county of Anjou. I do remember that, because I remember mentioning that we might have to swear fealty to the Holy Roman Emperor. Not necessarily because we want to, but because we have to. The Holy Roman Emperor is such a massive power in Europe right now. And if we don't either swear fealty to him, move, which is another possibility, or somehow get more powerful than him. By the way, he has not a large army right now that I look at it. But he has a lot more... Oh, that's why he's ridiculously poor. Anyway, all this stuff might update as soon as I unpause the game. Keep in mind that this is from 3 months ago. It needs to probably recalculate a lot of things. So let's go ahead and unpause the game. How do I do that? There we go. It's been a while. So let's reacquaint ourselves, or myself, with our character here while we fight this war. I am Petty King Joklin Mab Conan of the Rennes family. I am the Duke of Normandy and hold a bunch of county titles. Let's see. I have Craven. I'm a coward, a deceitful, humble coward who is also good at fording rivers. I'm okay combat-wise. I'm a better steward and not much in the way of diplomacy. My council are all largely indifferent at best. Catholicism is hostile. What? Oh, you're a Waldensian. Why do I have a Waldensian as a spy master? Get out of here. There we go. And what are my laws? High Crown Authority. My succession is partition. So all titles are divided among the children, and the player heir gets the primary capital. Okay. Of course, in a perfect world, we would get primogeniture. But we don't have the primogeniture innovation. High partition is something that I would like to have as, like, a decent second option. Let's see, how close are we to primogeniture? It's... Is it late? Is it late medieval period? It is. Wow. Okay. Alright, so we have a while to go for that, so high primogeniture is probably what I need to be aiming for the most. I'm broke. I don't have any money. And our kinsman in Lyon, really? Has created another branch. The House Rennes Pell. Okay. I guess you do you, boo. We should win this battle. My knight was wounded. That's alright. What is our... We are trying to sway the Bishop of Normandy because he doesn't really like us. Fair enough. And he is not swayed. He is not amused. That's not good. There's a lot of dudes coming in. And I'm broke. I don't want to be broke. How does this war hold up? Let's see. We have more troops. But our troops are also pretty scattered. Let's see, where are our allied troops? We have 3,700 down there. We have 5,100 here. Do we have any mercenaries? I hope not. We do not. Okay. The concern, of course, is if we had mercenaries that they would either turn on us or abandon us or whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and pursue. Can't really pursue. And I have a feeling if we attack here that this first army of Caligari is going to come in. But we're committed, so this is what we're going to do now. We are decisively winning. That's good. That wasn't actually so bad. Excellent. So you're heading to Nantes? Can I maybe cut you off? No, you're heading back now. Okay. Well, let's head up and cut off these guys. I am going to take attrition. It's unfortunate. Oh, I might have bitten off more than I could chew. Yeah, I probably bit off a lot more than I could chew, actually. Alright, back off. Man, this is just absolute chaos in here. Good news is we have Aquitaine on our side. They'll absolutely come up and help us out. Oh, they caught us again. Keep retreating. We should go try to join up with Aquitaine. King Lehan replaced us as Dynasty Head. That's not surprising. King Lehan and us, if I recall correctly, have been basically Dynasty Head rivals for, well, at least the last video. Do we have any situations? Yes, I'm trying to get endorsed by our bishop. I can kind of call in ally Count Attila. He only has 600 men. I do have Daniel. I remember you, Daniel. You have people who can be ransomed. We'll take a look at that after the war. And we've unlocked a perk for the martial focus. Martial focus, is that what we wanted? It's what we have. Oh, man. Let's see. I want... I have not been playing Crusader Kings in my off time either, so... It's... It's been a while. I suppose Gallant would be the most useful one. Especially considering he's only 19. Sure, we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Honestly, all things considered, Yakulin here is not really that great of a leader. He's a decent steward. He's okay at combat. His prowess leaves some things to be imagined. Of course, he's Craven, so that's not unexpected. Now, maybe eventually Aquitaine will come up and assist me. Rest for the weary. Sweaty, tired, and in need of food, a long day of training with the troops is coming to an end. As we search for a place to camp, we spot an old abandoned castle in the distance. Smirking, I declare, "This is where we will make camp tonight." The sun is setting, and with every step towards the ruin, it looks more ominous. Before long, soldiers start whispering about ghosts. Not gonna lie, I want to see what's inside. 10 stress now. That's not that bad. Darkness, dampness, and desolation reign inside the castle, and all traces of life are gone. Peering up decaying stairs, I spot what might be the remnants of lush tapestries and old paintings. Looking down spiraling steps, I see only darkness reaching far down into the ground underneath the castle. 0% chance you faced my fears for 10 years. There's probably something good down there. Let's go ahead and search the upper floors. I have great stewardship, so I should... What? Oh, okay, game. I should have succeeded, but RNGesus has decided that I did not succeed. Alright. We're in the hills here, so I'm just going to more or less hang out here. This is not gonna be good. This could potentially be very close. We have great advantages against them. Most of it's coming from defending in a hill. But they also just outnumber us so much. Yeah, we're very much going to be losing our advantage. Ooh, yeah, just too much. Just a bit too much. That's another defeat for me. Oh, yeah, let me just totally hire some mercenaries with that money that I don't have. Thanks, game. I really need Aquitaine's help. If I lose this war, it's official. I have to swear fealty to someone. Because I obviously do not have the power to handle things as an independent ruler. I could swear fealty to the Danelaw. That could be interesting. It'd be a counterpoint to the Holy Roman Empire. But the problem with doing that is that I would have to declare war on the Holy Roman Empire whenever I wanted to expand in Central Europe. But also, swearing fealty to the Holy Roman Empire is the easy way out. And I don't know if I want to take the easy way out. Can I come up here? I I need you to come this way. I need you to head north. I need your assistance. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do here. Balance of power. We're still winning the balance of power. In fact, the balance of power is very much in our favor. We just don't have our army consolidated like they do. And it's hurting so much. And we're just switching dynasty heads. That's great. Let's strike out at this army. Hopefully they'll be slow enough that they'll take enough losses here that they won't be able to go in. That does seem to be the estimate that these guys have made. Alright. A real win! I didn't know it was possible. So we do have a fairly large potential army. We could have up to 6,000 men. We're currently lacking that. I can't raise more troops, can I? No. Problem is that they're just so depleted right now. Okay, so I have a new bishop. Tenant here. He does not endorse me. I'll go ahead and I'll start trying to sway him. It will probably not succeed. I also lost another counselor, Leecros. No, that was my bishop. Okay. All right. Continue on. So I do need to kind of hold off out of conflict a little bit to try to replenish my troops. Enemies left war. Ooh. Okay. Can I go in? I don't know if I want to go in. Sweet smiles and little lies. Just like other children his age, my son and heir Conan sometimes lie and test boundaries. However, he often avoids suspicion with his sweet demeanor, and people always forgive him when he gets caught. He gets charming. Okay. Sure. He's quick, sickly, and ill. He might not survive. Okay. Alright, let's do it. Let's go in. I believe in you. Concern. Excellent. Alright, let's push these guys back. We need to siege down Angers here. Angers. Because that's the war goal. And I'm not worried about them. Victory. Duke Leon the... Oh, this was, okay. Oh, that's right. Duke Leon was in his own war. Okay. I get it now. I understand. Fair enough. It's fine. Again, it's been 3 months. Give me a break. Alright, let's go ahead and siege down this holding and turn the tide of this war. What do I get if I force demand? Money. That's about it. Okay. I'd love to take back over in Brittany, but again, since he's underneath the Kaiser, I'm gonna have to join with the Holy Roman Empire. I don't want to, but I don't really see how else we progress here. Now, it'll be clear when we're done with the war, because I don't remember who's independent and who's not. But come to my attention that your bishop is working to fabricate claims. I know what I'm doing, Walter. am I fabricating claims? No, stop that. There we go. Covered from a cold. Excellent. I'm fabricating on branches here. Oh, because I want to take Daniel's land. Okay. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. Can I see the stage? There we go. Ooh, the weakness that has plagued my son since his birth has finally released its hold on me. Relief washes over me as I see Conan running around with all the other children. May you grow strong, Conan. When I read this, growing strong, I actually thought that he somehow popped the strong trait. I'm like, yeah! But no. No, it's just metaphorical strength. Alright. Oh, thank you, Aquitaine. You're still my favorite. Walter has died. My Chancellor. I don't want Norman to be my Chancellor. I would rather have my brother-in-law here be Chancellor. There you go. Outliving a... But you just got strong! You just... What were those words that came out of my mouth? What is this? Game! Died of natural causes at the age of 3. What? Why? That's fine. We'll just make a new one. And this one will be better. Alright, we won that siege. Let's go ahead and push them off our land now. Actually, let's push this army back, since they're, you know, seizing my capital and whatnot. Yeah, like that. They're sieging my capital like that. That's Crusader Kings, folks! To be fair, that was entirely my fault. I did not realize that they were sieging down my capital. Guess what? Ah! So, here's the thing, right? I'm still pretty strong militarily. Now, obviously, if the Holy Roman Empire or the Danelaw decide that they don't want me to live anymore, there's not much I can do about it. But there's still avenues for expansion that I have. This entire core right in here. All of this stuff, even Novgorod, and I don't even remember why they're here. I didn't lose any of my important domain holdings. Essentially, Anjou was just something that I took from France recently. Man, that's so annoying, though. All right, let's continue. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's end this video here. It's kind of a really hard spot to end the video because that burned pretty badly. But that's the way Crusader Kings crumbles. So until next time. Happy gaming. I'm just going to go take a cold shower.